Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we'll be doing more of the U.S. Supreme Court. This time looking at a new court, the Chase Court. In particular, this video will be on the Chief Justice of that court, Salmon P Chase. So let's go ahead and jump into this. It is Salmon P Chase, and he is from Ohio. And he was the next Chief Justice, replacing Roger Taney. He was the last Supreme Court appointment of Abraham Lincoln and served 8 years and 143 days from December the 15th, 1864 to May the 7th, 1873, dying as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. Now, let's take a look at Chase himself. According to fjc.gov, he was born January the 13th, 1808 in Cornish, New Hampshire, and died May the 7th, 1873 in New York, New York. So yeah. Let's see. While he was on the Supreme Court, he was also Justice of the Fourth Circuit Court. And they say his education was a BA from Dartmouth College in 1826 and reading law in 1829. And before he became a Supreme Court Justice, he was a private practice lawyer in Cincinnati, Ohio, 1829 to 1849. A U.S. Senator from Ohio, 1849 to 1855. Then Governor of Ohio, 1856 to 1860. He then served another year in the U.S. Senate for Ohio in 1861 before being appointed Secretary of the Treasury from 1861 to 1864. And finally being appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Salmon Portland Chase was born in New Hampshire to a prominent family whose roots were established in the early colonial period. And this is from oyez.org. Chase went to Dartmouth College and studied law under Attorney General William Wirt. He moved to Cincinnati and established his law practice. Chase was deeply involved in the anti-slavery movement. He would frequently defend runaway slaves in court when the owners sought return of their slaves under fugitive slave laws. Chase's anti-slavery positions quickly drew him into politics. The Ohio legislature elected him to represent their state in the U.S. Senate in 1848. Chase was elected governor of Ohio in 1855 and re-elected in 1857. He then returned to the Senate in 1861, but resigned 2 days after his election to take a position in Lincoln's cabinet as the Secretary of the Treasury. Chase and Lincoln disagreed frequently, and Chase twice submitted his resignation, but Lincoln reluctantly accepted it the second time in 1864. But he still held Chase in high esteem, and then nominated him to fill the vacancy created by the death of Chief Justice Roger Taney. Chase was deeply involved in politics before and after his appointment to the Supreme Court, and he even presided over the impeachment trial of President Andrew Johnson in the Senate. In 1868 to 1872, Chase made a private and ultimately unsuccessful bid to secure his presidential nomination. So, yeah. And that was all according to oyez.org. See if we can find anything else added here via Wikipedia. Was one of the founders of the Free Soil Party and recruited former President Martin Van Buren to serve as the party's presidential nominee. What else do we have about Chase here? Okay, he twice sought presidential nominations, once as a Democrat in 1868 and then as a liberal Republican in 1872. Um, bu- 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 what else do we have on Chase? Okay. All right, that looks to be the majority of the information on Salmon P Chase. So yeah. But yeah, that was a fairly short video on the next Chief Justice. As I mentioned before, he only serves a little over 8 years. So compared to the last two, he's not in there long at all. Not even a full decade. The next video on the Supreme Court we'll be doing is the members that joined the court as associate justices during the Chase period, which there's only 3. So that'll be fairly short as well. But, as always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, later.